Okay, so I've got a quick question in Unity 3D. If anybody can help me out with this, I've been kind of struggling trying to figure out why my character is able to go through these rigid bodies that I have here. I've got several of them lined up. They're just cubes. I've given them a rigid body. They're kinematic because I found that the rocks react more realistically. Which these are my rocks here. I'll show you. Hold on one second. Let me stop and then start again. Okay, so I character can't go through any of this. My character is also a cube with a sprite inside it. Character can't go through any of this. It's fine. See the rocks roll down. Looks good and everything. You can roll another rock down. Seems pretty realistic for water. Can go down here. Can't go through that, but if I go here, I can go right through. And why is that? Doesn't make any sense to me. I can go right through. Every place else, there's nothing different. All of these cubes, I've made a prefab called Test Floor, and they all have the same properties, but for some reason, if I go in them to the side, I can go right through. Player container. This is my player. These are the settings that I've got. If I go to the prefab for test floor, which is what all these are made out of, these are the settings that I've got here. Been playing around with this a lot, trying lots of different values, and nothing seems to make that much of a difference. I'm going to try setting it to 1,000 and go through. So yeah, it's pretty confusing. I'll show you what I'm trying to do here. I've got test floor is my cubes, and they're in front of what will appear to be the floor for the player. Let me show you what this looks like. Resize this so it looks good. So side to side. I like the way the rocks move. Pretty good. I mean, fix it a little bit because you probably wouldn't be able to push things that are that heavy. Some of this, those are going to be items you can pick up. Some of the seaweed, I've got them set up so that when you go past them, they jostle a little bit, but still, like this one's bugging out. I got to figure that out. But I'll show you what I'm trying to go for here. Hiding the things that aren't supposed to have mesh renders, which would also be all of the rock containers. So, as you can see, it looks a little better. That's just supposed to be like in the foreground, but I'll fix it so it looks a little better. These can't collect them yet, but whatever. Rock. When you first start, these rocks, fall off. And that looks pretty good. I like that. Roll them. But again, you can just go right through that, and then you're stuck in this whole area here. And I just want the floor. Oops. I just want the floor. See the floor. 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 Just want there to be a floor. But again, you can bug out and go straight through the wall, which might be cool for some kind of secret area, but not cool for just playing a normal level. And then you can see that hidden floor that I actually want the character to be stopped by. I think there was a place over here that I could go through too. It's not working anymore. But it seems like if my character goes through to the side, you can go through. Because also, when I'm on the side of one of these, I can go through. Like it should just stop right at the corner. But, well, that's not as big of a deal. This is the big deal. And I'll go right through here. Well, anyway, if anybody can help me out, I really appreciate it. I've learned a lot in Unity so far, and it's been pretty fun. I've got quite a bit of cool things figured out here. Little animations and all that using Orthello, which there are no videos on YouTube about Orthello, the plugin for Unity 3D, so once I start getting better at this, I'm probably going to make some videos to teach people what I've learned. So this is my first attempt at a game, and I think it's going pretty well. I've been working in Unity for about 8 days now. This is day 8. Yeah, drawing everything with colored pencil, and then scanning it, cutting it out, making various sprites, importing them using Texture Packer, then using Orthello, which is a plugin for Unity 3D, which runs off of with a graphic camera and makes everything flat. Might have to buy the pro version to get the parallaxing support, but yeah, this is what I got so far in my game. The pushing rock dynamic was just something that I started doing because it seemed kind of fun, but I don't think it's going to have that much of a effect on the gameplay, at least in the early levels. I'm thinking about having maybe barriers that you can't get through, but you have to push rocks out of the way to get through them. Also, I'm going to have other animations for the character depending on the direction that he's facing and stuff like that. But all that is secondary to actually things working, like floors and walls. It seems like it should be really simple, but I cannot figure out the settings to use. Well, if anybody can help me out, I would really appreciate it. Thank you.